On January 4th, 2026, approximately 4:52 a.m., a Honda Elantra was traveling northbound on Whaley Avenue, approaching the intersection of Harrison Street in the city of New Haven. The Elantra continued in a northwesterly direction where it departed the right side of the road and entered the roadside property of Beth El Kesser Israel Synagogue, located at 85 Harrison. While within the roadside, the Elantra collided with a tree. Following impact, the Honda came to rest in northbound lane of Whaley Avenue. Prior to the collision, New Haven police officers were attempting to initiate a traffic stop on the Honda Elantra after it was involved in an incident in which it nearly collided with a marked New Haven Police Department vehicle. The Elantra was later determined to be stolen, but was not the reason for the pursuit. As a result, the operator and the front passenger sustained fatal injuries. Both occupants were subsequently transported to the office of the Chief Medical Examiner's office pending a post-mortem exam. The identities of the occupants, one is a 13-year-old female, and the other is still pending.
The male driver is a 13-year-old?
Correct. The male driver is a 13-year-old. At the request of the New Haven Police Department and New Haven State's Attorney's Office, the Connecticut State Police was called upon to assume the investigation, and an internal affairs investigation has also been initiated as a result. State Police, Central District Major Crimes, and Collision Analysis and Reconstruction Squad assume the investigative responsibility, and we are working to support them in any way we can. The officers were not injured in this incident. Thank you.
How old was the passenger?
Do you want to?
We're unsure, but the state police should be giving an update sometime in the near future.
Can I just add something?
Absolutely.
So the 13-year-old boy has been identified. The female passenger has not been identified. And that's, I think, an important thing that the press can help us with, because this incident happened over the weekend and we still do not know who this young person is. We don't know the age of the young person, and we have not been able to identify who she is. I spoke with the mom of the young boy earlier this week, and as you can imagine, she is devastated. He was a New Haven Public School student. But we need your help identifying the young girl, or young woman, because we do not know her age. The state police is going to release a description later today, correct? And so you can look forward to the state police releasing that information, and ideally you help us put that information out so that we can try to identify this young person. Any other questions on this?
So just to run it again, the police were pursuing, after a traffic stop, a Hyundai, which then, it was an Elantra that veered off the road into the tree at Becky. And that was the stolen vehicle, which was not the reason for the pursuit.
Correct. So the reason for trying to stop the vehicle is because what we have at this time is the vehicle intentionally swerved at the officers and then continued to swerve with and without the lane westbound traffic, Whaley Ave by.
This is the Elantra?
Yes.
Okay. I guess maybe it's a question for the mayor. I mean, this is the second time that there's been a traffic incident of people colliding into the Becky property in that area. Are there any concerns with like traffic upgrades or things like that in the area? Is it safe for pedestrians?
I mean, no level of traffic calming is going to prevent a car that was a stolen vehicle that was fleeing from the police from crashing. So I think that's, while we're doing a lot of traffic calming around the city and dangerous driving and speeding around the city is a problem, that is not relevant to this case. This was two people that had stolen a car, were driving erratically and swerving intentionally towards a police car, that when the police car activated its lights and sirens, they fled and crashed. And it's tragic that they are dead, but traffic calming is not the way to solve that problem. Any other questions? Okay, thanks so much, everybody.